Today we're going to set up the all-new Next Level Elevate 10 platform from Maverick Hunting Blinds. This is a brand new product made for both the Booner Panel Blind series and the Maverick Round Hut series from Maverick Hunting Blinds, and we're going to step through the assembly process from start to finish to show you how to put together this awesome platform.
First thing we're going to do is we're going to get the box open, we're going to get the hardware out and organized, and we're going to get our first couple of pieces ready to go and start assembly. Step one is going to be assembling the platform. So as you can see, we've got the platform all laid out. This is going to be easiest to do upside down to get at the bolts. You're going to have a middle platform that's a square and 4 side platforms that are rectangles. We're going to connect this using the 2 3/4 inch 5/16 bolts with a 5/16 lock nut and 2 flat washers, one for each end. And we're just going to keep these a little snug for now. We're not going to tighten them down so we can get the rest of the pieces assembled. Now that we've got all of the platform sides snug together, we are going to raise it up on blocks, as you can see here, because step 2 will be adding our platform support pieces. So you'll have 6 of these short platform supports and 1 long platform support. We're going to secure these using the 3 1/4 inch 5/16 bolts with a 5/16 lock nut and 2 flat washers, one for each side. When we're done with this step, we're going to snug down all of the bolts from step 1 and 2. Now that we have all of our nuts and bolts tight on the platform and the platform supports, step 3 is going to be installing the upper leg. So we're going to install this in the corner here with the 5/16 by 3 1/4 inch bolts with the 5/16 lock nut and 2 flat washers, one on either side again, all the way around the corners. And then these we can tighten down right away, but not over tight.
Next, we're going to assemble our lower legs to our upper legs using the 2 1/4 inch by 1/4 inch bolts with a 1/4 inch lock nut and 2 1/4 inch flat washers and the connection plates. Also, before we begin, you can see I've already added my tie rod bracket and my leg adjustment assembly, so that way I don't need a ladder to assemble those later, so you can go ahead and add those before you assemble the legs. I'm going to start by adding the connection plates to the upper leg, finger tight, and then slide the lower leg into that bracket assembly and then tighten and secure all the bolts. One thing to keep in mind on the side that you plan to install the ladder, we are not going to install the outer and upper bolt in the connection bracket. Next, we're going to assemble our tie rods. We're going to take 1 lower tie rod and we're going to slide 2 upper tie rods into the center of the lower, and we're going to fasten with the 1/4 inch by 1 1/2 bolts, a 1/4 inch lock nut, and 2 1/4 inch flat washers. We'll do this now for all 8 of our tie rods. Now that we have all of our tie rods assembled, you can take your tie rods and connect them to the tie rod brackets on the upper and lower ends of your legs. And then when you have all 8 tie rods assembled, we will take the U-bolt assembly and clamp the U-bolt around where the 2 tie rods cross on either side. Now that we have all of our tie rods fastened and secured, we are going to add the front platform supporting arm and the front platform. As you can see here, I've got them both assembled right now to each other, and we're going to go assemble this on the platform on the side we want our ladder to be on. When we get done with that, we are going to get ready to flip the stand over onto its legs and complete the assembly process. Once you get your platform upright, the next step is to attach your platform handrails. We're going to attach only the side of the handrail that attaches to the platform and the platform step now, and then the next step we'll attach the other end to the platform and the platform side support. Next, we're going to connect our platform and our handrail and our platform support arm. Now keep in mind, these do not swap sides, so you'll have to make sure you have your lefts and your rights straight, because they will not install the opposite direction.
Once you get your support arms installed, the last step is to install the ladder assembly. So we're going to put the ladder steps together right now and then get them connected to the platform.
And that is the complete setup from start to finish of the all-new Next Level Elevate 10 platform from Maverick Hunting Blinds.